Hello everyone and welcome back to Visa Live. Are you an aspiring nurse planning to work in the UK? Then you are in the right place. I'm Juhi Singh and in today's video, we'll walk you through every step of the process from meeting the eligibility criteria to landing your dream job as a registered nurse in the UK. And that's not all. We have got answers to the most frequently asked questions about this process. So stick around till the end. This guide could be the game changer you need. Now, here's what we'll cover in today's video. And after we have gone through all these steps, we'll answer some common FAQs to address every possible query you might have. So let's jump right into it. First things first, eligibility. To qualify, you need a valid nursing degree, diploma or master's from a recognized institution. Additionally, your qualifications must align with UK standards. Here's a pro tip. If you're unsure about your equivalency, consult Visa Live or NMC website to check whether your qualifications meet UK requirements. Next up, we have English proficiency. Here's what you'll need. IELTS Academic, where a score of 7.0 in listening, reading and speaking with at least 6.5 in writing is required. OET, where a grade B in listening, reading and speaking and a C+ in writing is required. Recommendation: most nurses prefer OET as it uses healthcare related scenarios, making it more relatable and practical. Now let's talk about NMC registration. Here's how it works. Create an account on the NMC website, upload documents including educational certificates and English test results. Pay the registration fee of £140 and once your documents are approved, you are all set to book the CBT. The CBT evaluates your theoretical nursing knowledge. So here's what you can expect. 50% clinical knowledge covering topics like infection control and patient care, 50% general nursing skills focused on professional values, communication and safe practices. The test fee is £83 and you can take it in your home country at designated centers. This step is exciting. Job hunting. You can look for nursing jobs on platforms like NHS Jobs, Indeed, recruitment agencies like Visa Live. Look for roles offering visa sponsorship, which is essential for international candidates. Now, once you secure a job, your employer will issue a certificate of sponsorship. Now, this is the sixth step. This document confirms your job role and ensures you meet visa sponsorship requirements. Now moving on to step number 7, where you apply for health and care worker visa. This visa category is tailored for healthcare workers. The benefits include reduced fees, priority processing and family eligibility. The visa fees ranges from £232 to £464 depending on its duration. Visa approved? Time to pack your bags. Make sure your COS, visa and offer letter are easily accessible during your journey. In step number 9, once you arrive, your employer will provide training to help you adjust to UK nursing practices and prepare for the OSCE exam. Now the step number 10 is passing the OSCE exam. The OSCE or Objective Structured Clinical Examination is a hands-on test. It evaluates your ability to handle real-life clinical situations. The exam fee is £794 and passing it is essential for NMC registration. The next step will be obtaining your PIN number. Your PIN number is issued once you pass the OSCE. It signifies your registration with the NMC, enabling you to practice as a nurse in the UK. Step 12, congratulations! You are now ready to embark on the rewarding nursing career. Follow ethical practices and embrace the opportunity to grow professionally. Now let's get into the FAQs. We have compiled questions that international nurses commonly ask about the process. Here's everything you need to know. Question number 1 is, what is the difference between IELTS and OET for UK nurses? IELTS or International English Language Testing System or OET, which is Occupational English Test, are both accepted by the NMC to prove English proficiency. IELTS is a general academic test while OET focuses specifically on healthcare scenarios. OET is often preferred by nurses to its relevance to medical settings, but both are equally valid. Question number 2 is, what is the fee structure for NMC, IELTS, OET and CBT? NMC application fee is £140, CBT is £83, OSCE is £794, IELTS exam fee is around 15,500 in INR. This varies by country. OET exam fee is around 33,000 INR, which again varies by country. Question number 3 is, how do I find IELTS and OET test centers? Well, you can visit the official website of IELTS or OET to locate the nearest test centers, check test dates and book your exams. Question number 4 is, how do I register with the NMC and what documents are required? To register with the NMC, follow these steps. Create an account on the NMC online portal, submit your qualifications and proof of English test proficiency, pay the application fee of £140, complete the self-assessment for eligibility, schedule and pass the CBT, arrange for your documents such as identity proof, nursing diploma or degree, and references to be verified by regulatory body. After arriving in the UK, take and pass the OSCE to finalize your registration. Question number 5 is, how can I find nursing jobs in the UK? You can find nursing jobs through recruitment agencies, job portals like Indeed and LinkedIn, or directly via NHS and private healthcare employers. The NHS Jobs website is a reliable source for vacancies and many positions come up with visa sponsorship. The next question is, do all nurses need to pass the OSCE to work in the UK? No. Nurses from countries on the NMC's OSCE examination list do not need to pass the OSCE. Check the NMC's website for the latest exemptions and guidelines. Next question, how long does the NMC registration process take and is there a fast track option? The NMC registration process typically takes 3 to 6 months depending on factors like document verification and test availability. A fast track application process is available for nurses with prior UK experience or qualifications that meet UK standards. This option speeds up the review process, but applicants must still pass the CBT and OSCE if applicable. Now, during this time, nurses can work as pre-registered nurses under pre-registration visa. Once the NMC PIN is issued, they can officially work as registered nurses. Question 8. What happens after arriving in the UK with a certificate of sponsorship? Now, once you arrive in the UK, your employer will provide OSCE training to help you prepare for the exam. During this period, you will work as a pre-registered nurse, and after passing the OSCE and obtaining your NMC PIN, you'll become a fully registered nurse. Moving on to the next question, are there countries where nurses don't need to prove English proficiency? Yes. Nurses from countries where English is a primary language, like the USA, Canada, and Ireland, may be exempted from taking IELTS or OET. Check the NMC website for a list of eligible countries. The next question is, what is the cost of living in the UK for nurses? Now, the cost of living in UK varies by location. Key expenses include accommodation, which can be around £400 to £1,000 per month, food, which can be £150 to £300 per month, transportation, which can be again £100 to £200 per month. Many employers provide relocation support such as accommodation assistance or initial allowance to ease the transition. Question number 11. Can I bring my family with me to the UK? Yes. Nurses on a visa sponsorship can typically bring their dependents, which is a spouse or a child. Check with your employers for details on sponsorship for dependents. Moving on to the next question, what is the difference between CBT and OSCE? CBT, which is computer-based test, is a theoretical exam taken in your home country to test nursing knowledge. Whereas OSCE, or Objective Structured Clinical Examination, is a practical exam taken in the UK to assess clinical skills. Next question is, can I switch employers in the UK after receiving my NMC PIN? Yes, you can switch employers in the UK after receiving your NMC PIN. However, your new employer must sponsor your visa and you'll need to update your visa status with the UK Home Office. Question 14 is, what is the Health and Care Worker Visa and how do I apply? The Health and Care Worker Visa is a visa of healthcare professionals, including pre-registered nurses, to work in the UK. It offers benefits like reduced fees, fast-tracked processing, and exemption from immigration health surcharge. Key steps to apply: get a certificate of sponsorship provided by your UK employer, apply online, fill out the application on the UK government website, and pay fees, which is £247 for up to 3 years and £479 for more than 3 years. Submit documents include your COS, proof of English proficiency, and police clearance. Attend biometrics appointment, submit fingerprints and a photo. Pre-registered nurses use this visa to enter the UK, complete OSCE and gain full NMC registration. And that's a wrap. We hope this guide has clarified every step and answered your questions. If you still have queries, feel free to leave them in the comments below. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe to Visa Life for more career-focused content. See you in the next video.